Merry Christmas, Luke. I know your eyes have been a bit dodgy lately, so hopefully something in a slightly bigger scale will be easier to paint. I know you're a big dwarf fan too, so hopefully this will tick the box. Love, 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 Santa.
So this Secret Santa was set up by Ben from Benji's Hobbies. There's 8 of us doing it. All the links to all the channels that are taking part will be linked below. Now the rules was £20 spend and you've got to buy a paint as well, and that's got to be used on the model or models or whatever you get sent. Now the person that sent me this obviously broke the rules because I know what this model is and it costs more than £20. Now leave a comment below who you think from the list of channels has sent me this model, because I'd like to know. And we're going to do a live stream tonight at 8 o'clock to figure out who sent each other everything. So if you'd like to be a part of that, check out the live stream after this as well. Now painting a bust for me is not something I have ever done before. It actually scared me a bit. When I opened the box, it was a very nice gift. I love Dwarf Slayers, as you know. But something this big and detailed did make me a bit nervous, so I thought I'd attack it with the airbrush first. Me thinking if I can get a nice flowing skin tone from like a brown right up to a pale skin, that'd look quite nice. However, I always tend to overdo it. I need to practice more to get proper shading and everything done with the airbrush and not overdo it. Maybe thin the paints more so they're a little bit more transparent. I do need to practice this. But I used it as a base skin tone and then I just went on to use the paints that I was sent. Now I got 2 paints for some reason, but I got a dark orange and a pale orange, so I thought I'd best use these on the beard. It's obviously going to be a Slayer. It always was going to be a Slayer. Now I did think about airbrushing them on, but I thought I'll just stick to knowing what I'm most comfortable with, and I just thought I'll base coat this and I'll paint it how I normally paint. Trying something new, like painting something like a bust and trying all new techniques and everything on it, I was feeling a bit overwhelmed. So I just did what I knew. I chucked on the darkest orange paint that I had, and then I throwed a really watered down flesh tone wash over all the skin. It had no contrast because I'd overdone it with the airbrush, so I thought I'll get some contrast back. It's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted something a little bit more gradual, but I'm comfortable with this technique, so I just applied it and hoped for the best, really. Now this is the bit that I was quite worried about, which was layering up skin. Now on a very small model, you can be very bold with these highlights because it's smaller, you get the better contrast, but on a larger model, you've got to be a lot more subtle. So I just start layering up 3 skin tones to try and achieve that. And at first, with the model being quite stark and it is very base coaty, it wasn't looking too good, but I thought what I'll do is I'll move on and I'll come back to it once I've painted all the details and see where it needs. The eyes I started panicking about because I've never painted an eye this big. It's too big to ignore. But what I did find is because they've got big nice details, you want to paint them. You want to put more steps in than just a base coat. I was drawing lines on lips. I was doing 3 and 4 steps on teeth. I was just lost in a moment, which the worry was starting to disappear. even little problems like the beard's a bit too yellowy, so I washed it down with an orange wash. Little details, I spent like an hour just painting its mouth and teeth. I was having fun. I actually kicked myself because I've been putting doing this off for a week just because I was quite intimidated by it. But when I actually got started on it, the bit that I was really worried about was the eyes, and doing little dots with a good pointed brush, and then a paler blue, and then doing a line of black in the middle. I actually achieved it. I mean, it's not Golden Demon standards by any means, but I was very impressed for my first go. I even thought, stuff it, let's put a little highlight in there as well. So, for me, these are some of the best eyes I've ever done. I'm really happy with it. Now I just dry brushed the base up and stuck it on there, and to be fair, I did a little bit of work of this off camera because I was just truly enjoying myself, and filming was stopping me from enjoying myself because it's hard filming painting videos like this. So I did a bit more shading on the model. I just painted some washes in, like glazes around the creases in his face, and just started to get a bit more contrast back into the model. And this made a massive difference, and it was just a few little glazes. I only spent about an extra half an hour on it off camera, and this is literally my first ever bust, and I'm very happy with it. Whoever has actually sent me this, I'm gonna thank you, quite honestly. At first I was a bit like, oh my god, but I would have never have done one, and I've actually really enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to the next one. So guys, I'd like to thank Leif from Devs and Dice. If you don't know who he is, all the links below to his channel is an up and coming channel. His content's amazing. It's the guy that did the voiceover at the beginning of the video. So thanks for that, mate. Absolutely amazing. And just go subscribe. He does some awesome terrain, like buildings and all sorts. Go check him out, please do. But guys, the Secret Santa, some people have got some very nice gifts. Some people have got some horribly nice ones. So it's going to be quite a funny little collab. Go check everybody's out below. Leave a comment on who you think sent who what. I mean, me personally, whoever sent me this bust, at first I was like swearing and cursing, thinking, I'm not a painter, how can I paint this? But I've had the best hobby time I've had in a very long time. I've really loved this, and I hope that the video does well, because I'd like to try another bust and try and improve on that. So if you've enjoyed this content, let me know. But please leave comments of who you think. Go check everybody out, go subscribe to everyone, and just go check out the content. So guys, just a Geek Gaming update before we end the video. If you want any Scenics, you know, if you want any flock, space readies, compound, whatever you want, buy it from your local shops. We've got shops worldwide, guys. If you're in America, we've got multiple shops in America. We've got multiple shops in Australia. We've got shops all over Europe. We've even got our own distributors in all of them places. So if you want the stuff, go through them. You're still supporting me, and you're supporting your local gaming shops as well. So just share the love, guys. But if you are going to be buying it direct from us, our last shipping day is the 23rd of December. Any order before 11 AM will be fulfilled. Any order after 11 AM won't be shipped till the 4th of January next year. So if you do place an order over Christmas, it'll still go through, you'll still put the order, but we're not going to be doing any postage out until the 4th of January. Also, I have another board build that's partially filmed and almost edited. If I get time to finish the board off, there will be another board table before Christmas Day, and I hope I can get that out, because you're all waiting for the World War II gaming tables, and this is just another one that we've finished. If I can get that out, I will do. But anything else, guys, check all the links, and I'll see you for the next video. Love, love, love. And honestly, I've never been so happy with something I've done for a very long time, and this whoever sent me this, you're an absolute legend. I was calling you far worse than that originally, but this is awesome. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but anyway, go check out Rest at Secret Santas. I'm just waffling. I've had a great good time. It's like, what? It's nearly 6 o'clock in the morning because I've left it till the last minute. But anyway, have a good Christmas, have a good New Year if I don't see you before then. Well, I will. I'll see you on live stream tonight. Bye.